Hello, Andijan University. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Hello, greetings from Andijan. It's nice to meet you, Professor Iskender Yildirim. I am head of International Cooperation Office, Bahadur Jan Naseyev, and we are department from Soil Science and Agrochemistry, and the Agriculture Department staff are ready for this seminar.
Okay, thank you very much. Nice to meet you. If you let me, I want to start the session. Hello everyone, and again hello everyone, and welcome to today's soil science session. As you know, go ahead please.
Assalomu alaykum, hurmatli ishtirokchilar. Bugungi seminarimizda tuproqshunoslik fanlariga oid mavzu ko'rib chiqamiz. Okay.
I am Professor Yildirim from Department of Animal Science in Selçuk University, and I will be chair of the session.
Men Professor Iskender Yildirim, Selçuk Universitetidan professorman. O'zi asli soham chorvachilik, lekin shu bugungi tadbirda asosiy tashkilotchisi, moderatori bo'laman.
This is the soil science session, and today's speaker is Dr. Hamurcu from the Department of Soil Science.
Bugungi seminarimizda tuproqshunoslik kafedrasidan Professor Mehmet Hamurcu janoblari seminar o'tkazadi.
And he is going to speak about the importance of soil and plant nutrition in terms of food safety and security.
Bugungi seminarimizning mavzusi oziq-ovqat inqirozi davrida, oziq-ovqat xavfsizligi davrida o'simlik va tuproqni oziqlantirishning ahamiyati mavzusida seminar o'tamiz.
I would like to make a brief introduction to Dr. Hamurcu.
Dr. Hamurcu haqida dastlab qisqa ma'lumot berishga ruxsat berasizlar.
Dr. Hamurcu works as a full professor at Selçuk University.
Selçuk Üniversitesi'nin profesörü hisoblanadi Mehmet Hamurcu.
He conducts research in the field of plant nutrition and plant physiology.
O'simliklarni oziqlantirish va o'simlik fiziologiyasi bo'yicha hozir ishlayapti.
His major research interest includes plant stress physiology.
Hozirgi qiziqishlari o'simliklar fiziologiyasi,
Antioxidants,
antioksidantlar,
reactive oxygen species under abiotic stress conditions.
Excuse me, repeat please,
And one of his major research interests is reactive oxygen species under abiotic stress conditions.
Reaktiv kislorodlik oksidant moddalar deganlar bor terminda.
Okay.
Bo'yicha hozirgi tadqiqot yo'nalishlari.
And I would like to kindly remind you that the total seminar duration is around 1 hour.
Seminarimiz taxminan 1 soat davom etadi, ko'p emas.
And if you have any question or contribution to the speaker, please be patient till the end of presentation.
Agar seminar o'tayotgan odamga savol fikringiz bo'lsa, iltimos prezentatsiya yakunlanguncha kuting.
Okay, Dr. Hamurcu, please go ahead. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your nice presentation, and now I will start my presentation, and I want to say everybody hello firstly, and now I will share my presentation.
Oh, excuse me, Dr. Hamurcu, just you need to wait a little for translation. Okay, just we need to proceed step by step. All right?
Okay.
Mehmet Hamurcu shu yaxshi tanishtiruv marosimi uchun minnatdorchilik bildirdi professor Yildirimga. Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
And now I'm trying to my share my presentation. Just a minute, please. Nasıl paylaşacağız? Bakar mısın?
Oh, sorry for the inconvenience. Just he is trying to share his presentation.
Now my presentation uploading.
All right.
No. I think it will take a bit time. Okay, and everybody can see my presentation?
Not yet, Dr. Hamurji. We cannot see. We cannot see your presentation.
Okay, I will try again. Paylaşıyor ya. And now, can you see?
Unfortunately, no.
Not yet.
What's the problem?
Dr. Hamurji, if you want, we can take a break, 5 minutes break.
Okay, please.
Okay, it's okay. We can see your presentation.
Yeah, we can see presentation.
Okay. Dr. Hamurji, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear.
Okay, we see your presentation right now. Just you can start.
Okay, everyone can see this presentation? Everything is okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, thank you. And again, so sorry. Now, hello everyone. Today I'm going to discuss about the importance of soil science and nutrition for food security. And the thing is, these worlds belong to us, to all of us. So we need to think about it. World belongs to us, all of us. We talking about most things.
Bütün dünyamız gelişen Türk'te, hamamız gelişen Türk'te, bugün de seminarımızda biz Toprak Sparta terkibi hakkında Toprak yaklaşalım.
And according to the data of the United Nations, the world population was 7.7 million in 2090 and is expected to increase to 9.6 billion in 2050. The population is increasing by approximately 2 or 3 per second. 100.
Excuse me. I'm sorry, I'm interrupting you, but as I told you, we need sometimes for translating, Dr. Hamurji. Thank you for understanding.
Okay, slide by slide or sentence
yes.
or sentence?
It's better translate.
I think slide by slide was much more good.
Sentence better.
My professor.
Dünya aholisi 2019 yılda 7,7 milyardga tashkil qilgan va 2050-yilga borib 9,6 milyardga yetishi kutilyapti. Taxminan aholi o'sish darajasi sekundiga 2-3, minutiga 140 kishiga, kuniga 200 ming kishiga, oyiga 6 million va yiliga 73 million aholi ko'payadi.
Okay. My professor, how can I continue? Sentence of sentence or slide to slide?
Better after sentence. Yeah, please.
Okay. And thus, to feed this population, we need to solve the problems related to soil and plant nutrition. Yeah. And so, what are the main problems of the Mother Earth? There are soil-related problems, environmental problems, plant-related problems, and people-related problems. And so to solve the soil-related problems, we need to understand our soil first. And our soils is almost 90% basic, and 95% of this is insufficient in organic matter. And also, approximately 60% of our soils is calcareous with medium, high, and very highly calcareous nature in different regions.
It satisfies the line it satisfies water balat ve yukarı calcareous. Please describe term calcareous. I am a specialist in agriculture economics.
Calcium carbonate, calcareous, calcium carbonate.
Calcium carbonate, yeah, okay.
Yes. And 20 to 26% of our soils boron deficient, and almost 50% of soils is iron deficient, and 40% of our soils is zinc deficient.
Darajasi 26% bor, 45-50% temirga, 35-40% rux elementiga bog'liq.
There should be a balance in ratio of calcium and magnesium, calcium and potassium, and magnesium and potassium in the soil.
Nutrition. Calcium, kaliy o'rtasidagi ozg'in moddalar o'rtasidagi balansi muhim ahamiyatga ega.
Yeah, and at the same time, soil salinity is major problem. Every year, 10 million hectares of land in the world is lost and becomes unusable due to the salinity problem.
Har yili 10 million gektar maydon dunyo bo'yicha yo'qotiladi va foydalanish mumkin bo'lmagan darajaga sho'rlanish darajasiga keladi.
6% of Turkey's land is selling that is approximately 1.5 million hectares.
Turkiyaning 6% maydonlari sho'rlashgan, bu taxminan 1,5 million gektarga to'g'ri keladi.
And moreover, 4% of agricultural land suffer from soil salinity.
Taxminan 4% qishloq xo'jaligi yerlari tuproqning sho'rlanishiga moyilligi bor.
And in addition, in our country, 15 hectares of land per year go to agriculture with non-proposed use.
Bundan tashqari Turkiyada 15,000 gektardagi maydon har yili qishloq xo'jaligi foydalanishidan boshqa sohaga chiqadi.
And for example, I will mention in Samsung a case for the non-purpose of use.
Masalan, Samsung degan viloyatida yerda qishloq xo'jaligidan boshqa maqsadda foydalanish bo'yicha ma'lumotlar keltirilgan.
Since 1909, in the last 27 years, 10% of agricultural land became out of the purpose.
Demek 1990-yildan beri, ya'ni 27 yildan beri qishloq xo'jaligi maydonlarining 10%, ya'ni yiliga 122 gektardan shu qishloq xo'jaligidan boshqa sohalarda foydalanishga o'tib ketdi.
There has been 6% decrease in forest areas, about 50% of which has been converted to pasture and 50% to artificial areas.
O'rmon maydonlarini 6%ga qisqardi. Ularning 50% qismi yaylovlarga aylantirildi, 50% qismi boshqa maqsadlarda foydalanilmoqda.
Now, the problem of erosion is our soil.
Navbatdagi ko'rishimiz kerak bo'lgan muammo tuproq eroziyasi.
More than 50% of our agricultural lands are exposed to severe and very severe erosion.
Qishloq xo'jaligi maydonlarining 50%dan ko'proq qismi eroziyaga va kuchli eroziyaga duch keladi.
In agricultural areas, around 330,000 hectares area is under the influence of wind erosion, and almost 250 million tons of soil, that is around 1 million acres, is transported by water erosion every year.
Har yili taxminan 330,000 gektar yer, ya'ni 1,5%, bu eroziyaga duch keladi. Shundan 248,6 million tonna tuproq shamol eroziyasiga, ya'ni 1 million gektar va suv eroziyasiga qishloq xo'jaligi yerlari duch keladi.
And it means that almost 90% of displaced soil in our country is from agricultural areas.
Umuman 98,71% tuproq bu Turkiyada qishloq xo'jaligi maydonlaridan shu eroziyaga duch keladi.
And there are several recommendations of sustainable precision agricultural application to avoid erosion, such as terracing, contour erosion, planting, plant reduction, encouraging the application of living, restriction of surface in irrigation systems, encouraging to overwatch, zero-version mulching.
Barqaror aqlli qishloq xo'jaligi bo'yicha yangi ishlanmalar quyidagilarni tavsiya qiladi. Demak, terrasalarga ajratish, kontur versiyasi, o'simliklarni ekish, o'simlik qoldorlaridan tozalash, darajali ravishda sug'oriladigan tizimlarni yuzasidan himoyalash, oktyabrdagi 4 chiqish oktyabrga nol versiya degani o'lchalash oxirgisi shu qishloq xo'jaligidagi tavsiya qilingan usullarga saqlash uchun.
Okay.
Okay.
And another one is similarly, to maintain optimal pH, it's necessary to select a suitable fertilizer type, increase liquid fertilizer application, and to apply sulfur compound fertilizers.
Demek pH darajasini, kislotalik darajasini yaxshilash uchun barqaror precision degani bu aqlli qishloq xo'jaligi degan ma'noda menimcha tarjima qilsa bo'ladi. Amaliyotga joriy qilish bo'yicha tavsiyalarida demak mos keladigan o'g'it turini tanlash, suyuq o'g'itlarni qo'llash va sulfatli oltin gumutli komponentdagi o'g'itlarni qo'llash tavsiya qilinadi. Please more details in sulfur compound fertilizer.
I will give, and after my presentation, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, I will say. I will take the notes. Yeah, I will say. And as I mentioned it, and 22 of our agricultural land is less calcareous, 20% is calcareous, 23% is moderately calcareous, 20% is extra calcareous, and 40.5% is extremely calcareous.
Suroat tarkibidagi kalsiy karbonat bo'yicha eng aqlli daraja 22% karbonat protsenti birdan kichkina bo'lgan, 20% birdan 5%gacha bo'lgan, o'rtachalari 23% 5dan 15gacha bo'lgan. Klassifikatsiyalar bormi? Nima karbonat tarkibiga ko'ra 25%dan katta bo'lsa, katta bo'lgani 4,5% shu qishloq xo'jaligi yerlaridan tashkil qiladi. Okay. 2016-yildagi statistika bo'yicha.
Yeah. And this is the status of organic material in our soils. Less than 1% of soils has very little organic matter. 1 to 2% has little. 2 to 3% has medium. 3 to 4% has good, and more than 4% very good amount of organic matter.
Navbatdagi slaydimizda qishloq tarkibidagi organik moddalar bo'yicha ma'lumotlar keltirilgan. Demak, 1%dan kichkina ozroq bo'lgan organik moddalar 2006-2018 yillarda jami qishloq xo'jaligi maydonlariga nisbatan foizlarda berilgan. Misol uchun mana organik moddalar juda kam bo'lgan 16,7% ekan, 18,3% chiqyapti. Demak, boshyapti. Bu yomon desa bo'ladi. 1-2% bo'lgan kichkina bu 47%dan 70%gacha oshib ketyapti ekan. Organik moddalar o'rtacha bo'lgan, ya'ni 2-3% bo'lgan 25-16%dan 10% tushyapti va 3-4% yaxshi organik moddalar bo'lgan holatda 6-9dan 0,8%ga tushib qolyapti va organik modda ko'p, juda yaxshi bo'lgan holatda, demak, jami Turkiyadagi maydonlar 2006-yil 3%dan 2018-yil 0,2%gacha tushib qoldi. Okay.
Our soils are poor in terms of organic matter. Organic fertilizers are insufficient or are incorrectly evaluated.
Bizim fuqarolarimiz, yani Turkiyaning fuqarolari organik moddalarga nisbatan juda tarkibida kam, organik o'g'itlar yetarli emas yoki noto'g'ri baholangan.
99% of our soils contain less than 3% organic matter.
99% tuproklarimiz 0,3%lik nimadan organik moddalarni taqchilligiga duchor bo'lgan.
For this reason, for this reason, scientific, physical, chemical, and biological properties are not suitable levels for plant cultivation. The effectiveness of chemical fertilizers decreases, which leads to a decrease in fertilizer consumption over time.
Please change your slide in your presentation.
Okay.
Please.
Okay.
Okay.
In our soils, most of which are alkaline, calcareous, and clay, phosphorus fertilizers are not applied to the type. Nitrogenous fertilizers containing ammonium, nitrogen are not sprinkled to the soil surface and mixed with soils.
O'g'itlarni qo'llash texnikasi hozirgacha noma'lum yoki yetarlicha qo'llanilmagan, o'rganilmagan darajada deyish mumkin. Azotli o'g'itlar haqida gap ketdi.
Especially the application of fertilizer and seed side by side at the same depth as grain seedlings are very important application errors that reduce the effectiveness of fertilizers.
O'g'itlarni to'g'ri qo'llash ularni foydalangandagi samaradorligi pasayishiga sabab bo'lishi mumkin deyapti.
Okay. There are several factors which lead to organic matter deficiency in our soils, such as organic fertilizers are not employed, and climate change is there. Stubble is burnt and soil processing.
Biz tuproqlarimizda organik moddalarni yetishmovchiligi quyidagi bosqichlarda tushuntiriladi. Demak, organik o'g'itlar foydalanilmagan holatda iqlim o'zgarishlari.
Such soil factors prevent the uptake of nutrition by plants, and it cannot be ensured that the plants are enriched with nutrients, which are important for food safety, which is an indication that our people will not have a healthy diet. Okay.
Please pause for 3 minutes. We have invite another translator. Please, 3 minutes pause, please.
Okay. And last slide, this one? Yes, okay. I say it, and such soil factors prevent the uptake of nutrition by plants, and it cannot be ensured that plants are enriched with nutrition, which are important for food safety, which is an indication that our people will not have a healthy diet.
Yomg'irlarga chekiladi. Endi shunda ularni hozir mevsim o'rnidan keyin yopib olamiz so'ngmi? Ashiradi. Shunda ham organik kamayadi. Shunga o'rnashtirdi.
Okay.
Okay.
And our other problem are vegetative and environmental, especially it's required to select suitable plant for the region. In recent times, environmental problems such as drought due to the global warming, water scarcity, and climate change are the main problem, and these will last for several years.
Atrofimizdan bo'lgan muammolarni sabablari iklim o'zgarishlari, global isish sababli mana shu omillar suv tanqisligi ta'sirida shu omillar tuproqning suvlanishini oshishiga olib keladi va tuproq tarkibidagi ozga moddalarni yetishmovchiligi o'simliklarda muhim bo'lgan ozga moddalar bilan ta'minlanishini chegaralamoqda.
It means in relation to the factors such as drought, climate change, and global warming, increase in soil salinity along with the nutrition deficiency and excess is important in terms of plant nutrition.
You will not change the slide.
Yeah, I changed it. And due to the global warming, the increase in drought and climate change damage the soil structure. Plants cannot take the nutrition from the soil.
Global isish natijasiga ko'ra tuproqdagi quruqchanlik miqdori yana ham ortadi va bu tuproqning tarkibini buzadi va o'simliklar tuproqdan kerakli miqdordagi ozuqalarni ola olmaydi.
Yield and quality are declining.
Demak, hosillarning sifati pasayib bormoqda.
And poor quality is extremely important, especially in terms of food safety.
Oziq-ovqat xavfsizligini oladigan bo'lsak, bu turda demak oziq-ovqatning sifatliligi juda ham muhim ahamiyatga ega.
Among the factors in the production of quality for food safety, the most important one is unconscious about the plant nutrition.
Please change your slide.
Yeah. And moreover, there is a lot of wrong knowledge. There are still continuous agricultural activities with ancestral methods.
Demak, noto'g'ri bilimlar shunga ko'rsatadiki, yerga eski usuldagi metodlardan qayta ishlov berilishi.
Moreover, not being innovative, burning stubble, no soil analysis, errors in tillage, inaccuracies in applications, time and amount of fertilizers.
Innovatsion yo'ldan yondashmaslik, chirdilarni yoqib yuborilishi, aslida keyingi o'simliklarni tuproq analizini, tuproqni aniqlamaslik va tarkibidagi xatolar, o'g'itlarni to'g'ri vaqtda va to'g'ri miqdorda foydalanmaslik, yerlardan noto'g'ri foydalanish va o'g'itlardan tushunmagan holatda foydalanish shu noto'g'ri bilimlarning natijasi.
Misuse of lands, unconscious fertilizing or other problems. We need to feed our plants well for food, and the way to do this is to give necessary nutrition to the plants.
Biz oziq-ovqat uchun yetishtirayotgan o'simliklarimizni yaxshilab oziqlantirishimiz kerak.
Now, and the food safety and plant nutrition.
Oziq-ovqat xavfsizligi va o'simliklarni oziqlantirish.
Plant nutrition is important because a country's people nutrition depend on the nutrition of its plants.
O'simlarni oziqlantirish muhim ahamiyatga ega, chunki mamlakatimizdagi aholini oziqlantirish o'simliklarni oziqlantirish bilan bog'liq degan Germaniya olimining 19-asrdagi statistikasi keltirdi.
In the plant nutrition of plants, it's necessary to nourish the plant living environment that in soil.
O'simliklarni oziqlantirishda yapti. Ular yetishtiriladigan tuproqni tabiiy muhitini boyitish muhim ahamiyatga ega deb aytib o'tilgan.
Of nearly 50 nutrients needed for human life, can see here, and more than 20 are mineral elements. It's getting from plants.
İnsan hayatının 50 yanlışlık ortamlarda gerekirse, buradan 20 tanesi mineral elementler saklanır, kızıl renkte cevaplarda satılıyor.
These are the points to be considered in plant nutrition for food security.
Oziq xavfsizligi uchun usullar oziqlantirishda quyidagi masalalar ko'rib chiqilishi kerak.
Determination of missing nutrition in soil, knowing the balances between nutrition, carrying out irrigation, spraying, etc. activities.
Topraklardagi oziq moddalarni yetishmayotgan oziq moddalarni aniqlash, oziq moddalar o'rtasidagi balansni bilish, irrigatsiya sug'orish faoliyatini yuritish muhim ekan.
Appropriate seed selection, soil cultivation with appropriate tools and machinery.
Urug'larni mos keladiganini to'g'ri tanlash va qishloq xo'jaligi mashinalari bilan, mos mexanizmlar bilan rosa to'g'ri ishlov berish.
And there should be a balance between nutrition deficiency and elements.
Oziq moddalarning yetishmasligi va elementlarning yetishmasligi o'rtasida balans bo'lishi kerak.
And this should be the potassium, magnesium, and calcium saturation and ratio between changeable ions.
Kaliy, fosforli,
Fosfor boyiti demak 65-85% kaliylardan.
Okay.
Yeah. The issue is people cannot meet their nutritional needs.
Aholi o'zini oziqlantirish bo'yicha ehtiyojlariga hozircha yetisha olmayapti.
According to World Food Security and Nutrition Report prepared by the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization, more than 2,300,000,000 people in 2020 cannot meet the minimum amount of food that can sustain their daily lives.
Birlashgan Millatlar Tashkiloti qoshidagi oziq-ovqat va qishloq xo'jaligi tashkiloti ma'lumotlariga ko'ra, 2020-yil o'zida 2,300,000,000 aholi yetarlicha oziqlanmayapti, oziq-ovqat va ovqatlanish imkoniyatiga emas, va kunlik hayotini ortish uchun yetarli ovqatlanolmaydi.
It is determined that the problem of safety of food supplies is experienced all over the world, and it will increase due to the crisis. These are the different consequences of malnutrition, weakness, nutrition deficiencies, etc.
Oziq moddalar yetishmasligidan yuzaga keladigan oqibatlarni.
And these are some measurable risk factors causing these, including occupational safety, alcohol, tobacco, malnutrition.
Oziq moddalar yetishmasligining ba'ziga asosiy omillari hattoki o'lim holatlariga ham olib keladi.
As you can see, malnutrition is the biggest risk factor for the cause of deaths.
Bunaqa holatlarda o'limga olib keladigan holatlarda eng yuqori qismini ko'rib turganlardek yetarli miqdorda oziq-ovqat miqdorining yetishmasligi sabab bo'ladi.
To'yib ovqatlanish.
Demak, alkogol va Süt xavfsizliklari işte eng katta
Ana gapni ta'sir ko'rindan ko'ra ochlik ta'sir ko'rining darajasi yuqori.
These are the top 10 risk factors that play a role in disease and death in the world.
Kasallik va o'lim holatlariga keltirib chiqadigan dunyo bo'yicha eng ko'p 10ta omillar.
As you can see, zinc deficiency and iron deficiency account for 6%.
Demak, mis va temir moddasi yetishmovchiligi bular orasida shu foizlar miqdorida
Bulan temir yetishmovchiligi albatta. Shu o'rndan eksport.
Kamqonlik yopiladi, shuni hisobla.
Underweight degani
ba'zan yetishmovchiligi noto'g'ri aloqa suv yetishmovchiligi
The main reason for the problem is the intense consumption of cereals-based food, which are very poor in micronutrients.
Mana shu yuqoridagi temir ko'p moddalarni yetishmasligining asosiy sababi bu ko'plab odamlar boshoqli mahsulotlarni ko'p yeyishadi. Bular aslida miqdori ko'p bo'lgani bilan ozuqa moddalariga juda ham kam.
And zinc deficiency is the global nutrition problem.
Bu moddasini yetishmasligi dunyo bo'yicha demak eng katta global muammolardan biri.
Zinc affects important functions in the body. As you can see, orange and green colored regions in the map are suffering from zinc deficiency.
Organizm uchun ruhda ahamiyati juda ham muhim deb
Oqibatlari.
Okay.
Similarly, it is reported that approximately 1 billion people in the world has insufficient selenium intake and in this rate includes developed countries such as Western Europe.
Taqriban 100 milliard, 1 milliard aholi dunyo bo'yicha selen moddasi yetishmovchiligi boshdan kechiradi va bu miqdor Yevropa, G'arbiy Yevropa aholisini ham o'z ichiga oladi.
Future threats for food security include climate change, population increase, economic issues, increased food demand, global warming, decrease of natural resources, and degradation of soil structure.
Kelajakda oziq-ovqat xavfsizligiga ta'sir etadigan kelajak xatarlardan eng asosiylari bu iqlim o'zgarishi, aholining miqdorining o'sishi, iqtisodiy mavjudiylik va oziq-ovqatga bo'lgan talabning oshishi, global isish, tabiiy manbalar resurslarining kamayishi va tuproqning degradatsiyasi kamayib borishi.
For these reasons, it is stated by FAO that the nutritional needs of the increasing population cannot be met, and people are exposed to food crisis, and they are in need of urgent humanitarian aid, are extremely weak due to severe hunger, and will have to struggle with development difficulties.
Oziq-ovqat xavfsizligi bilan ta'minlanmagan holatda odamlarda shu oziq-ovqatni krizis holati yetishmovchiligi va ochlik bundan tashqari boshqa muammolarga olib keladi.
And so, what are the solutions for food safety?
Oziq-ovqat xavfsizligi muammosini yechimi nima bo'lishi kerak?
Ensuring price stability in food products, taking measures to minimize food waste at the level of production and consumption, combating climate change, continuity of RD studies actions.
bunga yechimlar bo'lishi kerak. Oziq-ovqat mahsulotlari narxini barqarorlashtirishi va oziq-ovqatni ishlab chiqarish va iste'mol davridagi isroflanishni minimal darajaga yetkazish, iqlim o'zgarishiga qarshi kurash va tadqiqotlarni davom ettirish, suv va suv qurg'oqchiligiga qarshi choralar ko'rish.
We should know the soil and plants and saturate the soil with nutrition so that the plant can develop better and be better in the food chain.
Tuproqni yaxshi moddalar bilan to'yintirish oziq-ovqat xavfsizligini va oziq-ovqat miqdorini oshirishdagi ahamiyatli vositalardan biri bo'lib hisoblanadi.
Other solutions are preventing the misuse of agricultural lands and combating erosion, the disseminating of plant nutrition, soil agriculture, iron, zinc, added new fertilizers should be developed, and conduction RD studies on drought-resistant seeds.
Oziq-ovqat xavfsizligini ta'minlash uchun boshqa yechimlar bular quyidagilar hisoblanib, yerlardan noto'g'ri foydalanishni oldini olish va tuproq eroziyasiga qarshi kurashish, oziq-ovqat bilan o'simliklarning to'yganlik miqdorini oshirish, demak shu
Proses xo'jaligi temir va rux qo'shilgan o'g'itlarni yaratish kerakligini ta'kidlaydi.
The important suggestions in this direction are in our country. Misuse of agricultural land should be prevented by planning the use of land.
Biz mamlakatimizda o'sha muammolarni hal qilish uchun quyidagi takliflar bilan birinchi o'rinda xo'jalik yerlarini noto'g'ri foydalanishni oldini olish va foydalanishni rejalashtirish.
Product-based land assessments need to be completed for all different eco-regions. With consolation, the number of lands per enterprise should be reduced and its size should be increased.
Yerlarni zaruriy mashg'ulotlar asosida baholash, turli ekologik mintaqalar asosida baholanishi kerak. Please, one slide back, please.
Can you switch back to the previous slide, please?
Sorry?
Previous slide, please. Previous.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Previous your slide, please.
Okay.
Demak, har bitta shu tadbirkorlarga berilayotgan yer miqdori kamaytirilishi kerak va ularda shu yetishilayotgan mahsulot miqdori oshirilishi kerak.
Okay.
Yes.
Moreover, it should be ensured that the most appropriate tillage methods are applied in different regions.
Turli xil o'ziga xos hududlarda eng yaxshi to'g'ri metodlar qo'llanganligiga ishonch hosil qilinishi kerak.
Balanced fertilizers should be provided.
Muvozanatlashtirilgan o'g'itlash usuli demak tashkil etilishi kerak.
The uptake efficiency of nutrition applied with fertilizers should be increased.
O'g'itlar bilan birga yetarli miqdordagi ozuqa moddalarini ham tuproq bilan qo'shish demak amalga oshirilishi kerak.
And a planet plant production system should be introduced in agriculture.
Qishloq xo'jaligida rejalashtirilgan mahsulot yetishtirish sistemasi qo'llanilishi kerak.
As we know, the fertility of the soil is the future of civilization.
Demak, Albertga ko'ra insoniyat sivilizatsiyasining kelajagi bu tuproqning oziqlantirishda yotadi. Demak,
Main question is how? Fertile soil is the foundation of reliable food and food. On the other hand, is an indicator of the growth and future of the civilization.
Bunga javoban, demak, qanday erishish mumkinligiga javoban insoniyat aholini ortib borish masalasiga sifatli oziq-ovqat turlaridan ta'minlanish orqali erishish mumkin.
Thank you for listening to me. My presentation is here. And do you have any question? I'm waiting.
Thank you for the presentation.
Okay. Dear Professor, thank you for your beautiful presentation. We will understand the importance of the organic elements in the soil. So, from your experience in Turkey, what are the best methods to increase biological elements in the soil in order to organic elements, in order to ensure food security and food quality?
And firstly, have to change the tillage system of the lands area, and especially we have to increase the biological activity of our soils, and because of this, have to increase organic matter, and another fertilizers have to be done, and natural area have to be safely. And the fertilizers is changing program and preparing can like this in the every landing area. We are saying every time this one, and they have to use organic matter included fertilizers firstly, and after that applications time is very important. I can say this one.
Turli hududlarda o'ziga xos tarzda yondashish deyapti. Boshqa xil usullardagi o'g'itlardan foydalanish tavsiya etiladi va ularni aynan kerakli paytida qo'llash, ya'ni o'ziga xos mavsumda qo'llash, demak shunga asos bo'la oladi.
Same time, we have to take to balance it in fertilizers in soil. We have to take this one. Firstly, after that we can do applications about which fertilizers we can do and another types. First, we have to take this one. We are saying this one, and because we are giving more fertilizers, increasing this soil problems. Because of this, we are saying this one. Balance is very important.
Okay, please, let's translate this. Shu bilan birgalikda ko'p miqdordagi o'g'itlarning balansini ham, muvozanatlash holatini ham hisobga olishimiz kerak. Bundan keyingi holatlarda shu dastlabki aytib o'tgan usullarni qo'llash foyda beradi.
Thank you for your presentation. Next question about salinization. You mentioned that 10 million hectares land of going to salinization. You mentioned, and what types of prevention this salinization can you recommend? What technique methods of preventing salinization? Thank you.
Can you repeat, please? I can't understand. I couldn't take your voice.
Recommendation for preventing salinization of soil.
Recommendation of salinization of soil. Yeah. Have to be firstly, and have to check the soil characters, and after that, and water, and drainage system, and have to take those fertilizers time. It's very important, and the program starting here, and fertilizers type, and the water application system, and the water application type, very important. Our region, and especially the Toprak region, you can see it later, and we saw a lot of problem because of the mostly irrigation system, because of this increasing the salinity problem.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Buning uchun avvalo tuproqni tarkibini va unga qo'llanilgan suv tarkibini avvalo yaxshilab tekshirish kerak va aynan qaysi turdagi o'g'itlardan foydalanilayotganini tekshirib, shunga mos tarzda irrigatsiya sistemasini o'zgartirish va unga yerga berilayotgan o'g'itlar tarkibini o'zgartirish, yaxshilash maslahat beradi.
Türkiye'de ekolojik bağda Allah'tan geçişi bir bölgeye ama şurada Allah'tan geçişi ameliyatında mineral oluşlardan faydalandı mı Türkiye? Bütün yıl vazgeçip ekolojik bağda vazgeçtiler.
Okay, dear Professor, we have a question. Okay, we know that Turkey is becoming more and more popular with its eco-friendly fruits, biologically clean foods, and our question is that do the farmers in Turkey still use chemical and mineral fertilizers in order to grow these eco-friendly fruits or foods, let's say, or did you totally get rid of such kind of chemical fertilizers?
Yeah, have to use chemical fertilizers. We are saying this one every time, but in time is very important. And same time, and the chemical fertilizers and before application have to check the soil character, soil analysis. After that, can do the chemical fertilizers. And after that, getting the soil analysis results can calculate the balance. It's very important. If can take the balance result, if we are using chemical fertilizers, it's not good. We are saying this one. Have to use chemical fertilizers in the world, Turkey. But balance is very important. Without balance, it's not. It's a start of soil problems. We are saying this one every time.
Mehmet hocam çok özür dileyerek araya girmek istiyorum ama ses çok yankılanıyor. Açıkta herhangi bir sistem var mı şu anda? YouTube falan vesaire.
Yok canım, yok. O taraftan da çok yankı geliyor.
Aynen hocam, o taraftan da geliyor da siz konuşurken acaba açıkta bir yer mi var diye ondan dolayı.
Yok, hiçbir şey yok. Burası benim ofis ya.
Anladım. Tamam hocam, özür dilerim. Buyurun.
Tamam.
Okay. Peki ularni aynan qaysi miqdorda berilishi tuproqni ana yaxshi analiz qilib, shunga asosan berilishi masalan kerak.
Sorry.
Okay, we have another question, if we may ask.
Yes, please.
As you mentioned it, several types of soil erosions during your presentation. So what kind of methods do you recommend in order to prevent this kind of soil erosion?
Soil erosion in a very, very big problem in my country. And firstly, wild erosion is very important here. And firstly, we can start at plant wall. We can do this one. And soil tillage system can change. We are doing this one in my country. And if you have time and you can visit my country, country and the village, and if you can see in a very close area, we have the problem, very big problem, wild erosion area, and we are doing this one. At the same time, and choosing the plants very important for covered erosion area. We are doing this one in my country, in my land.
Türkiye'de aynı özel hududda erozyon yükleşen katta normallardan bir so'rayapti, ko'pchilikni tashkil qilyapti. Bu eng katta muammolardan birini kurash usullarini asosan biri deb aytib o'tyapti, to'g'ri bir o'simlik turini tanlay bilish va tuproq eroziyga uchrashi mumkin bo'lgan yerlarni shu o'simliklardan haqlab chiqish metodlarini tavsiya qiladi.
And same time, we have to increase the organic matter increasing the soils. It's very important. Covered material for the soils on top, and it's very important. We are doing this one same time.
Shu bilan birgalikda qoplama usul bilan birgalikda shu tuproq tarkibini ham rivojlantirishni maslahat beradi.
In town, and it's a big problem is wild erosion.
Thank you very much. It was a question answers. Interesting presentation. Thank you very much. Can we kindly share your presentation?
Yes, I can. Yes.
Yeah, please. One more question, please.
Yes, please.
So you have mentioned it in your presentation that continuous tillaging of the soil can result in the decrease in the nutrition of the soil. So what is there any other type of work that you recommend in order to keep and maintain the soil quality?
Sorry, I couldn't take your voice good, but can you please repeat again the questions?
Okay, as you have mentioned in your presentation, continuous tillaging of the sand. Can you hear me?
Yes, now I can hear. Please tell me.
Continuous tillaging of the soil, as you have mentioned, may result in the decrease of the soil quality. In this case, what kind of other methods do you recommend in order to maintain this organic matters in the soil?
Soil quality. And firstly, soil quality. We have to increase the how I say organic matter, and after that, just a minute, please. Bakteri hayır. And bacteria and fungi activities have to increase, and we can see the soil quality after that. And because of this, have to increase the organic carbon, organic material, and other things, and can do this one. For what? Increasing the bacteria population in soils. In soils quality, can say, and after that we are talking about soil quality. If increasing the soil bacteria population and another living population, we can see the soil quality is very good. Because of this, have to increase the organic carbon and organic carbon, and at the same time organic materials for foods of bacteria and other fungi, good fungi. And we can see this one. And at the same time, you are asking fertilizers. It's very important. Irrigation time and irrigations is very, very important. And the fertilizers time included the importance in times. And the balance it, because this is very, very important. And the balance name at the same time included soil character, soil quality, and soil applications. All of them very important, we can say.
Okay, thank you. Tuproq tarkibidagi organik moddalar barqarorligini ushlab turish uchun deb aytyapti doktor. Tuproq tarkibidagi foydali bakteriyalar va zamburug'lar miqdorini oshirishga e'tibor qaratish kerak. Bundan tashqari, tuproqdagi organik karbon, ya'ni organik chirindilar miqdorini demak oshirishni ta'minlash talab qilinadi va tuproqdagi yashayotgan tirik mayda organizmlarning faoliyat olib borishini ta'minlash talab qiladi. Va albatta bundan tashqari o'zlari o'tganlarda sonli ekan o'g'itlarning tarkibiga e'tibor berish kerak va irrigatsiya va sug'orish mavsumiyligini ham e'tibor qaratish kerak.
And I have to say one more. And now we are talking mostly organomineral fertilizers, and using newly in my country and in other European countries. It is very, very important. Why? And because these fertilizers include bacteria, fungi, for taking good results. It's very important. If you don't have the bacteria or fungi and other things in soils, it's not taking good results. We are saying this one. And the organic fertilizers or the organomineral fertilizers are next quality fertilizers. We are saying this one.
Okay, thank you.
O'g'itlardan
farqli bo'lib, deyapti, yangi turdagi o'g'itlarni amalga tatbiq qilish foydali yaxshi natija beradi. Yangi turdagi o'g'itlar aynan qaysilar? Bunda o'z tarkibida bakteriya, foydali bakteriyalar va zamburug'lar saqlovchi biologik turdagi o'g'itlarni qo'llash demak yaxshi natijaga olib keladi. Thank you for your answers. We are pleased with your.
You're welcome.
Now we can finish.
Thank you very much. It was a great honor from your side, just preparing and providing this presentation for us. We hope we can meet in next time, not only online, but maybe in Turkey, maybe in Indonesia. Thank you very much again.
Thank you so much for listening to me, and I invite you to my university, Selçuk University. I hope we can see each other in my university. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your questions, and have a nice day. I'm saying.
E'tiborlar uchun, eshitganlar uchun rahmat. Selçuk Universiteti nomidan sizlarga minnatdorchilik bilaman. Rahmat, salomat bo'ling. Thank you. O'zinglar sohalar bilan inglizchani o'rganinglar.